What's up, guys? So today we are going to be wiring a kill switch onto the go-kart because the one that's on there doesn't actually work, and I figured out that this piece and that connection right there is just a sensor, so it doesn't even need to be on there. Like, I can cut it off and it'll be fine. All I need to worry about is this switch, and it doesn't work, so I don't know if it's just not grounded properly or what, but I need to figure that out before I wire it up. But here's the switch I have, just a little basic switch I found actually, which is pretty cool. I don't know where I'm gonna wire it actually. The old one was wired here, but I took that off because it was old. This go-kart had sat outside, so it didn't even work. I'm thinking I'll mount it in the same position just because it's easy to get to, but I do want to keep this one on there and figure out how to get it to work just in case I can't flip that one, or if like I crash or something and someone can't reach that, just as a precaution. This little sensor off, and basically what this does is if the motor turns or anything, it senses that there's no oil flowing pretty much, and it'll shut the engine off. I don't want that because it's going to be turning a lot and moving, but I'm actually going to take the switch off because I don't think it works, and I'd rather just use this one. It'd be easier. But basically, so this switch is plugged through this wire, which goes to the coil and allows the engine to get spark, and it has to be grounded with this, which was right there on the part of the sensor. But I'm just going to plug this directly into the coil and then ground it somewhere up here. So all you need to do to get this switch out is just put a flathead screwdriver behind it. You can just pop it out. Might be a little stuck. See, just pops right out. This wire you can cut off. You can cut off all the way at the edge right there, but I'm just gonna wrap it in electrical tape just in case I want to use it again, and this I'll just save somewhere. But this is all I need to plug in, and I just plug it in like that, and then I just ground this side, and then this switch will work just fine. So I just wired up the switch, so that's the ground, and then this is connecting to the coil to allow spark to get to the engine. I don't know if this is the right, like, I don't know if I hooked this side up properly and this side up properly, and I just want to make sure it works as a test because there's an on and an off, and I want that to be marked correctly. I put it on jacks just as a precaution, so I only have to focus on one thing, and I'm going to go ahead and open the garage and start the engine, see if it works. Okay, so the kill switch works, but I did have it marked wrong, so turning it off would turn it on, and turning it on would turn it off. So I need to flip those around, and then I have this heat shrink that I can use for it, and then I need to make a bracket to mount the switch. So I wired everything up, and I extended the wire so that it can connect up here, and I need to still build the mount, but I zip tied it along, and I want to connect everything first, or at least I need to get a screw or something to go into the metal so I can ground it, and then I want to test everything again, and then after that I'll make the mount, tighten up the zip ties, and we'll be done. Alright, so my camera actually died, but I went ahead and welded up the bracket and put the switch in there, so it works now. And I wired up everything, tightened the zip ties, but yeah, it works great now. We just want to test it one more time just to make sure, and then we're done. All good. This is definitely something you need on a go-kart or vehicle like this in case of emergencies. like you run into something, throttle gets stuck. But mine never worked, so this makes me want to ride it and test it a lot more. We only need brakes now on this go-kart, and I want to ride it just to see how it feels again. And now that we have the kill switch, we might just do it anyways. But yeah, we finished wiring everything up.